Hi everyone, Stacy from Dies to Die For. Welcome to night 12 of our December 25 Dies of Christmas. Tonight we have another rather quick card for you, but we also have a preview for you of the January dies. If you can see, I have my little mailbox here. He's brand new, just got him in. And I didn't cut out, oh yes, I do have another sample. Our little mailbox, look at this. You can fold that little flap up and close it, put a little letter in it on your card and have it closed. Let people open it. I just think that's so cute. And then this is also a new one, our envelope dies. See, I use this size and this size on the card, and they have little wax seals with them. Okay, let's get started on these cards. Hope you're excited about those dies, because I am. I love that little mailbox. Can't wait to start making Valentine's cards with it, even though I'm not a huge fan of Valentine's cards. I think that will get me in the mood to do them. We have 8 dies that'll be releasing on January 1st, and those are 2 of them. I may or may not preview the other 6 in upcoming videos. Okay, I'm back to the size A2 card that I normally use, unlike last night. This is a 3.5 by 8.5, and then my A2 size is 4.25 by 5.5. Then I took our stitched rectangle die set, and I cut out, I believe this was the 3rd size in it. I did not bring them with me tonight, but I believe this was, no, this might have been the 2nd size, and this was the 3rd size in it. Whatever they are, you can figure it out. And then I also, because the slim line, I don't have a stitch set in the slim line, and I did not have one of the Gina Marie stitched at home in the slim line, so I just used a rectangle and then a stitched out of our square set. I already glued down the A2. I took around this green backer piece that I glued onto my card base, I took this Simon Hurley Wolf ink, and I went around, yes, I went around it in gray, and then I went around this piece in gray before I glued them down. I've already gone around these 2 pieces. So let's glue these down real quick first. Yes, that's ink all over the back of this. My 4, almost 5-year-old decided to play with my ink pads last night, so I was trying, as you can see, I have them all over me trying to clean up, and oh, yeah, that's so much fun. At least he loves crafts though, right? Or at least that's what he told me. But he said it was okay because he was making a card for me. Gotta love it. Now this one, I want it up so the bottom of that post will be on the bottom of the card. Yeah, about right there. Look even and centered. Pretty much. Okay, what card should we start with tonight? Let's start with the slim line, because I started with the A2 last night. Hold on, I gotta find the top for my ink pad. My other ink pad that's sitting over here open. Okay. Then, after we did that, we're using the Santa's List die again tonight. So I cut that out in white. I want to show you something with the new envelope though. If you cut this new envelope die out, the Santa's List will slide in there. Really nice. You can make it like, one of the new dies is the love words, and it says love letters on it. So I think I'm going to make a card using this, and then put love letters across it. Not sure what else I'll do on the card, but we'll see. Just coming up with plans right now. Okay, let's glue our list on both cards. The list I also inked around the edges in the Simon Hurley Wolf ink. I think the only 2 colors of ink I used on this card was the wolf ink, and then the envelopes, after I cut them out, I inked around the edges in green. It is the Color Box Deep Green. Put this list on a little bit of an angle right there. And these cards are super simple, not a whole lot of pieces to cut out, but they still look nice. So this is another one if you need a quick and easy card. Okay. Let's see, that's right. I said we were gonna do the slim line first, right? So let's put our holly on the top first. There is no method to the way that I work. Sometimes I work from top to the bottom of the card. I don't know. Just whatever I feel like that day. Today, I feel like working from top to bottom. Put our 3 little berries off of our holly and berry die. I know I've shown it quite a few times, but here's our holly and berry die. I'm using the medium-sized leaves and the small leaves both on these cards. Which Merry Christmas can I get to easier? Put the Merry Christmas right under the holly somewhere. Just make sure you leave room for that feather pen on the bottom if you're following along with me. The reason I made this card is the other night, I think a couple nights ago on the live, I told you guys my son was outside working on our Christmas display, our Winter Wonderland. We put a Santa's mailbox out there that my son had built, and I don't even have it lettered yet or anything. It's just painted red. Immediately after we put it out there, some kids walked up and put some letters to Santa in there. Made my day. Been kind of a rough and tiring week, so it brightened my week. The feather pen on there. We're almost finished with the outside display, so maybe when we get finished with it, I'll take the camera out there after I'm done with the video and show you guys. Looks really cool. My son built a sleigh and the mailbox. He's working on a North Pole sign right now, or he was when I left my house. Okay, this mailbox, I already took the 2. I took a big letter and a small one and put it in it. I'll show you how I did that on here. It's not that difficult. You just slide them right under that little flap. Angle it a little bit like there's letters sitting in the actual mailbox. Again, I didn't bring my dang adhesive eraser, and I tried to remind myself to. Okay, that's just, you just slide those in there, and then if you wanted the mailbox to open or close, you could push them back a little bit more and have it open and close. Let's put the mailbox down on this. Actually, I think we could glue the mailbox on both of them. started out doing this card, I only wanted to use red and white and the brown. But when I put the red back there, it made it look too much like a Valentine's card, so I switched to green. Put our little mailbox right there. This one over, let's move it over a little. I got glue on that, but that glue will dry clear. No worries. Okay, now that I have those down, to get the holly behind the mailbox, you want to put it down before you put your flag down, but you have to know where you're going to put your flag. So you need all 3 pieces. Kind of like that. Okay, we got 1 flag. Find the other 2 little pieces of holly. Grab our other flag. Something like that. And actually, I think I can finish this slim line up real quick, because all it needs is a few more little letters. If you don't want the letters on the bottom, you could call it good just like that. It looks nice just like that. I thought it'd be cute to pile Santa's letters up on the bottom though. So I use 3 of the large letters and then 2 of the small ones going in front. Angle those a little. And again, I think I told you I inked around the edges of these letters in green to make them stand out a little bit more. Okay, there's our slimline card. Let's finish up our A2. Get our Merry Christmas word out first. And on this one I put the Merry Christmas up higher and the holly on the bottom, just because the mailbox is wider down here and I needed the words to fit. And the Christmas word, if you can see, I did not, it's too long for the Santa's list. I just put it off to the side a little. Doesn't necessarily have to stay on there. Fit perfectly across it, right? Oh, and this Merry Christmas word, goodness. Remind me to show you guys the dies. It's from our holiday word set. It's the Merry Christmas. I didn't use the shadows with it tonight because I didn't even have room for the Christmas word, so definitely not room for shadows. We'll just let that layer over top of that letter. When I put letters on this list, I usually try to like angle them, because the lists I put on an angle, you can put them straight across the card if you want. I just like to kind of make it flow with the list. Okay, let's put these holly and berry down here. Other pen will put it facing up a little like that. have an extra little letter that I made. Should I put them on here somewhere or just leave it? Put them over here. Now we'll leave it off. Okay, there is our night 12 Santa's mail card. Oh, I suppose I should let people know what it is, Santa's mail. Although the little kids outside seem to know right away. It's a big red mailbox, so that means Santa's mail. And I do not like my handwriting, so I usually do not handwrite stuff. I will find a stamp to do it, and I'm not a big stamp fan either, but I would rather see a stamp than my own writing. I need to make a smaller alphabet die set. So when I have little stuff like this, I have little tiny letters to put on it. I do have one that was another company's, but it's discontinued, and I don't want to. I try not to use items on my videos that I can't get for you guys. Okay, now they're done. There you have it, our Santa's mail cards. Thank you again for joining us for night 12, and we will see you again tomorrow night for night 13. Have a good night, and don't forget to like and subscribe.